Two black people. For anybody who was not around last stream, well, when I mean last stream, I mean before this right here. Like if you're seeing this on YouTube, then it's gonna be forever before you get a chance to actually watch it. Like you're not gonna as far as like when it was filmed, it's gonna be a good little minute before you get to Alright. It's still loud.
Fresh off the Game Boy, huh?
Huh?
Fresh off the Game Boy, huh?
You talking about?
The look.
It's what you would call like hey Fifth. What would you call like the style of game that Devolver makes?
Devolver?
Yeah, like you know, like games that are in like that 8-bit kind of look, but not quite 8-bit, not 8-bit, but 32-bit. Yeah, I guess you call it retro.
Yeah, I guess so.
Throwback.
All right, so in the last, and man, look here, I had a fit because for those who don't like, no one's gonna know this, but I was on the verge of I was on the verge of deciding to record Transformers Devastation for the PS4. Okay, I'm walking into that for the channel. I was, and I decided quickly against that after trying to play that game for like 3 days. So today, in a fit of rage, I will admit, I deleted the game. Now I was aware that it was a game made by Platinum Games when I started playing it, but a part of me was just like, maybe all their games can't be exactly the same.
Gave them too much credit.
It's like being told that they're all basically the same.
It's like, man, it ain't even a matter of them like almost, god damn it, like sort of slightly being like basically the same. They are basically the same. Oh man.
Like, 'cause I haven't played The Legend of Korra, but I have to imagine it's basically
Not good. That it's not good. That Legend of Korra is bad because it's bad.
I am not saying that.
I know you won't say that. I don't have. You know what? You can be offended by this if you want to. I have the balls to say that the game isn't good. It is. The game's fucking bad.
Base level.
Like, damn. Enter the Gungeon is hard.
It's not easy.
But the fact that I know this game is hard is like why I think it's intentionally difficult. It's like a new dungeon every single time, and like I know that it's meant to be difficult. So okay, boy, the fan has just been blowing into that for a little minute. Damn. You know what? As a whole, it shouldn't get too hot in here. So I'm just turning it off, because that's probably gonna slide down again because this microphone is heavy. There we go. So, beyond, it's fucking awful. It's like I don't have a problem saying that it's not a matter of like understanding that I don't like a game. It's just that when I know a game is bad, a game is just bad when it's bad. Like that's all there is to it as far as I'm concerned. It's like in Transformers Devastation is bad. So I'm gonna move on from that. I'm gonna move on because I talked for like an hour, damn near an hour about Transformers, like about Platinum Games and how shitty they are as a whole. and how they should stop making video games because fuck them. So,
Cause fuck them. That's why.
you damn Skippy. I'm trying to play while looking while looking around the mic boom. All right, so as two guys who have like quote unquote physical girlfriends, I've only seen one of them. The other one I don't know if she exists or not. So I have a question.
Oh shit!
And I'm posing this question. Okay, let me just state right quick to anyone who is in a relationship and you're watching this, especially if you're dating me, which why would you be? That's just a stupid idea. I'm about to say some shit that's gonna probably make you mad.
Oh.
Shut up! It wasn't funny the first 2 times you did it. Just know that I'm probably gonna say something that's about to upset you.
Come on with
most likely, especially if you're dating somebody that you can't trust, or if you're one of the people that I'm about to start talking about. So this is a matter of sex. Because all relationship stuff revolves around sex.
I know, right?
Because if you're in a relationship and you're like, this is a bad relationship, and it's not a bad relationship because of sex, that means you're dating someone who doesn't like you. Stop doing that. Like, if you can't be like, man, we hang out all the time, and it's awesome. Like, that's because you're dating someone who just doesn't like you. That's all. That's why it sucks. That's why it's not a matter of like just sex. You argue all the time because y'all don't like each other. Stop that shit.
Now I'm curious as to the question.
All right. Let me see how I can phrase this without like making myself look conspicuous. In a relationship, if you how do I want to put this? All right, I'll start it out like this. Ladies, how you doing? Hope y'all having a nice night. I don't know why you're on my YouTube page, but for the love of God, thank you. All right.
I was gonna start hitting that big cast. How you doing?
All right. There is a stereotype that all guys ever think about is sex.
Bullshit.
What do you mean? That we don't?
It's not true.
That's why it's a stereotype. Most stereotypes aren't true.
Well, most.
And I feel like if it's a stereotype that is true, probably not a stereotype. So, what I'm telling you is, what I'm saying about this is, or what I'm trying to say is, there's a lot of truth to that stereotype. It's not to say that every single guy in all of ever likes sex. That's not what I'm saying. It's not that every single guy likes sex, and that's all that they ever think about. The fact that most mammals enjoy sexual encounters, even monkeys. I don't know why I went with monkeys, but fuck it, monkeys.
Because you said even when it should have been especially.
I didn't.
Interesting fact about monkeys.
I'm listening.
In the wild, they will pay each other for prostitution.
I don't know.
Pay each other for sex.
I don't know how much of that is true, but I'm terrified to find out.
They will give pretty stones, and they will give food to mates.
Well, that sounds. I don't think that's prostitution. That sounds like engagement.
I mean, it more or less is. You're paying them to have sex with them.
Especially if the fact that it's pretty stones.
It's a human concept,
and food.
to be sure.
Oh, please believe, yes.
But it's basically what it is.
So yeah, okay. So like, girls, just know that if you're gonna date a guy, no matter who he is or where he's from, he's gonna like sex. Like, not every dude does. Like, but the number of guys that like sex versus the ones that don't is such a small number that to assume that to say the phrase in your head, maybe he won't like sex, is fucking dumb. Don't say that. Don't assume to yourself it's a chance that this dude won't like sex. No.
Because asexuals do exist, just not in a great number.
Asexuals don't. Well, asexual humans don't exist. People who consider they don't.
They do.
They don't.
Like, it's more or less because of a chemical thing, but they do.
It's not because of a chemical thing. It's just that there are people who don't like sex, and then there's asexual.
Yeah, because their brain doesn't work the same way. Like,
That's not what asexual is.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. Asexual
What
is
do
when
you think asexual is?
no. Asexual is when a being can reproduce without sex. That's what asexual is. Now the whole lifestyle of asexuality, where it's a person who just does not enjoy sex or does not want to have sex, that's something completely different. They're using the wrong fucking term.
Now we're getting into like the idea that humans change what terms mean in English, but
Which literally is what they're doing. You're changing a word that has been around for longer than you have, longer than the people who have been using this phrase to describe themselves.
But that's how English works. We as a society change the way words work as we grow as a society. And we can refuse to accept it, but that's the way it is.
Which that in itself can disprove the fact that this word means this. Not if we say it doesn't.
I mean, if you're a deviant and you don't go with what the rest of society says,
It's a matter of perception.
I guess you could call it a matter of perception, but no. There's a dictionary term for this thing. That's what this thing means.
Thought they were bullets.
And it's meant that longer than it. Yes, it's the king bullet.
I know, that's why I'm more saying, like, we as a society usually, like, every year we change the dictionary to, like, fit what society has said these words mean.
Oh, I'm dead. I am super dead.
I kind of miss games like this.
This is what you call it, bullet hell.
How do you dodge those?
How did I dodge it?
I was like, that last attack looks
Damn!
like you can't dodge it.
Yeah, you can. You have to be far enough away so it's
dodge
not
it.
spread out. Because it's a circle.
Yeah, that's why at first I thought you couldn't dodge it.
No, you can dodge it. It's just hard. Alright, so girls, guys like sex. Moving on. Fuck!
Yeah.
Okay. If there is a thing that somebody you are dating, whether it be male or female, straight or gay, if there's a thing that they like sexually, you need to go out of your way to do this thing. It doesn't matter what it is. And if that means in a long distance relationship, if you're with somebody who likes phone sex or like sexting or whatever the fuck, if they like that, my suggestion to you is get into it. Now, if you're like dead set against it, if you're like, I fucking hate it, like I just don't want to do it, like maybe the two of you need to like come up with I don't want to say terms of service, but understand that like one of you wants it and the other one just does not want it. Now, there's a difference between wanting something and refusing to do it. Like, by all means, oh shit, I don't know, like slasher films. I won't watch a slasher movie with you. I don't give a fuck who you are. And if you're like, oh, but like, I just want you to know you're using words after I've already said I'm not gonna do something. You can stop now. It's okay. Now, but oh fuck. So if you're if your boyfriend or girlfriend is like, I want you to pee on me, do it. At least try it. At least try it. And if you're wondering why I'm saying this, it's because of what I'm about to say.
Well, wait. You would think that something like that wouldn't be so awkward for the one doing the
That's what I'm saying, right? Like if you ain't the one getting pissed on, nigga, just get that. Let her pee on. Just pee on her. Yeah.
Now, if I was to date a girl that told me she enjoyed pissing on guys,
I don't know. It depends on who she is.
I don't know how I would say no to that.
Well, I can't say that I would say no because it. There's a thing I like to do, and I'm like, what is it? And it's like, you ever heard of water sports? You mean like polo? Like, not quite.
Olympic swimming?
Yeah, like synchronized swimming? Nope.